Some decisions last a lifetime, especially when they're written across a face the whole world has known for decades. In Hollywood, where youth and beauty have always carried enormous value, many stars believed changing their appearance would open new doors, protect their careers, or help them hold on to the spotlight just a little longer. But for some, the results brought something they never expected. Familiar faces became difficult to recognize, public reactions grew louder, and in some cases, the changes were followed by years of reflection and regret. Behind every headline was a deeply personal story shaped by ambition, pressure, and the desire to preserve an image the world had come to love. Today, we'll revisit some of Hollywood's most unforgettable transformations and explore why changing a face can sometimes become the hardest decision a celebrity ever has to live with. Few Hollywood transformations have sparked as much discussion as Mickey Rourke's. During the 1980s, he was widely admired for his rugged charm and unforgettable performances in films like 9½ Weeks, Angel Heart, and Barfly. His distinctive face became one of his greatest trademarks, helping establish him as one of Hollywood's most recognizable leading men. Everything began to change after Rourke stepped away from acting to pursue professional boxing. Years in the ring left him with multiple facial injuries, including broken bones that required reconstructive surgery. He later acknowledged undergoing several operations to repair the damage, explaining that not every procedure produced the results he had hoped for. As his appearance continued to evolve, many fans found it increasingly difficult to recognize the actor they had once admired on screen. Unlike many celebrities who avoid discussing cosmetic changes, Rourke has spoken candidly about his experience. He admitted that some surgical decisions were disappointing and revealed that he had trusted the wrong specialists during parts of his recovery. His honesty transformed public speculation into a more personal story about injury, difficult choices, and living with unexpected consequences. Today, Mickey Rourke's journey is remembered as one of Hollywood's most remarkable transformations. His story reminds us that changing a face is not always driven by vanity. Sometimes it begins with necessity, but even the best intentions can lead to lasting regrets. Behind every familiar face is a story far more complicated than photographs alone can ever reveal. For millions of television viewers, Courteney Cox will always be remembered as Monica Geller from Friends. Throughout the 1990s and early 2000s, her expressive blue eyes, natural smile, and timeless beauty made her one of America's most beloved actresses. Because audiences watched her for so many years, even subtle changes in her appearance quickly attracted public attention. As time passed, Courteney began exploring cosmetic treatments in hopes of maintaining a youthful look. Industry experts suggested that facial fillers and Botox gradually altered the facial expressions fans had known for decades, although the exact details of every procedure have never been fully confirmed. Her fuller cheeks and smoother features sparked widespread discussion, with many longtime viewers saying she looked noticeably different from the actress they remembered from Friends. What makes Courteney's story unique is that she later spoke openly about her experience. In several interviews, she admitted feeling that she had gone too far and explained that the pressure to stay young had influenced many of her decisions. Realizing she no longer looked like herself, she chose to dissolve many of her facial fillers and return to a more natural appearance. Her honesty earned praise from both fans and fellow actors. Today, Courteney Cox's journey is often remembered not simply as a celebrity transformation, but as a story of self-acceptance. By openly acknowledging her regrets, she encouraged a broader conversation about aging, confidence, and the importance of recognizing when personal choices no longer reflect the person you truly want to be. Priscilla Presley has remained a familiar face in American entertainment for more than 6 decades. First known as the wife of Elvis Presley and later respected for her own successful acting career, she became an enduring symbol of Hollywood elegance. Her graceful appearance and timeless style made her instantly recognizable, which is why changes to her face drew so much public attention over the years. As speculation about her appearance grew, Priscilla eventually revealed that she had become the victim of an unlicensed cosmetic practitioner who performed facial injections using substances that were never approved for cosmetic use. The experience led to years of corrective treatments as doctors worked to repair the damage. What began as an attempt to preserve a youthful appearance instead became one of the most widely discussed cosmetic stories in Hollywood. Rather than hiding from the public, Priscilla continued attending events and supporting charitable causes while gradually addressing questions about her experience. Her story shifted from celebrity gossip to a powerful reminder of how important it is to seek qualified medical professionals and make informed decisions before undergoing any cosmetic procedure. Many fans admired the dignity with which she handled years of public scrutiny. Today, Priscilla Presley's journey is remembered for far more than changes in appearance. It serves as a cautionary tale about trust, safety, and the lasting consequences of decisions made in pursuit of youth. Her experience reminds us that behind every famous face is a person whose life can be changed by a single choice. For generations of country music fans, Kenny Rogers was known for his warm smile, silver beard, and unmistakable voice. With timeless hits like The Gambler and Lady, he became one of America's most beloved entertainers. His familiar appearance became part of his identity, making later changes to his face especially noticeable to longtime audiences. As the years passed, Rogers chose to undergo cosmetic procedures in hopes of maintaining a youthful appearance. Although he never discussed every treatment publicly, he later admitted that one facial procedure, particularly around his eyes, did not deliver the result he had expected. Instead of looking refreshed, he felt the surgery changed the natural expression that fans had associated with him for decades. Comparisons between earlier and later photographs quickly fueled public discussion about his transformation. Rather than avoiding the subject, Kenny addressed it with honesty. He acknowledged that he was disappointed with the outcome and accepted responsibility for the decision. He encouraged others to think carefully before making permanent cosmetic changes, explaining that preserving a familiar appearance can sometimes matter more than chasing a younger look. Today, Kenny Rogers' story is remembered as a thoughtful reminder that cosmetic procedures do not always produce the results people imagine. While his appearance became part of public conversation, his legacy continues to rest on his extraordinary music, remarkable career, and the lasting connection he built with generations of fans around the world. Linda Evans became one of television's brightest stars during the 1980s through her unforgettable role as Crystal Carrington in Dynasty. Her elegant appearance, soft features, and graceful screen presence made her one of America's most admired actresses. For millions of viewers, Linda represented classic Hollywood beauty, making even subtle changes to her face immediately noticeable. As the years passed, speculation about cosmetic procedures followed many of her public appearances. While Linda has never confirmed every rumor surrounding her appearance, she has spoken honestly about feeling the pressure to remain youthful in an industry where aging actresses often face intense public scrutiny. Over time, fans noticed fuller facial features and a different look from the actress they remembered during the height of Dynasty. Side-by-side comparisons became common, fueling ongoing conversations about how Hollywood's beauty standards can influence personal decisions. Rather than allowing those discussions to define her, Linda gradually embraced a more natural approach to aging. In later interviews, she reflected on the importance of self-acceptance and finding confidence beyond physical appearance. Her perspective resonated with many longtime fans who appreciated her openness about growing older in the public eye without pretending that the pressure never existed. Today, Linda Evans' story is remembered less for speculation about cosmetic changes and more for the wisdom she gained along the way. Her journey reminds us that confidence is not created by chasing perfection, but by accepting the person we become with time, experience, and a life well lived. Before becoming a Hollywood icon, Jennifer Grey captured the hearts of millions with her unforgettable performance as Baby in Dirty Dancing. Her expressive eyes, distinctive nose, and natural charm made her instantly recognizable, helping turn the film into a cultural phenomenon. At the height of her career, she seemed destined for even greater success, with audiences strongly connecting her unique appearance to the character they loved. Everything changed after Jennifer chose to undergo rhinoplasty in the early 1990s. The procedure was considered successful from a medical standpoint, but it dramatically altered the facial features that had made her so recognizable. When she returned to public life, many fans barely recognized her. Years later, Jennifer openly admitted that although the surgery changed her appearance, it also changed the course of her career in ways she never expected. Reflecting on the experience, Jennifer explained that she walked into the operating room as a well-known actress and came out looking like someone entirely different. She has spoken candidly about the emotional impact of losing a familiar public identity, describing it as one of the most significant turning points of her life. Today, Jennifer Grey's story remains one of Hollywood's most memorable examples of how a single cosmetic decision can have unexpected personal and professional consequences. Her journey reminds us that sometimes the features we wish to change are the very qualities that make us unforgettable. Before becoming a Hollywood icon, Jennifer Grey captured the hearts of millions with her unforgettable performance as Baby in Dirty Dancing. Her expressive eyes, distinctive nose, and natural charm made her instantly recognizable, helping turn the film into a cultural phenomenon. At the height of her career, she seemed destined for even greater success, with audiences strongly connecting her unique appearance to the character they loved. Everything changed after Jennifer chose to undergo rhinoplasty in the early 1990s. The procedure was considered successful from a medical standpoint, but it dramatically altered the facial features that had made her so recognizable. When she returned to public life, many fans barely recognized her. Years later, Jennifer openly admitted that although the surgery changed her appearance, it also changed the course of her career in ways she never expected. Reflecting on the experience, Jennifer explained that she walked into the operating room as a well-known actress and came out looking like someone entirely different. She has spoken candidly about the emotional impact of losing a familiar public identity, describing it as one of the most significant turning points of her life. Today, Jennifer Grey's story remains one of Hollywood's most memorable examples of how a single cosmetic decision can have unexpected personal and professional consequences. Her journey reminds us that sometimes the features we wish to change are the very qualities that make us unforgettable. Every story we've explored today reminds us that behind every famous face is a human being navigating expectations, criticism, and deeply personal decisions. Some found confidence, some faced disappointment, and others discovered that changing their appearance could never replace the qualities that made audiences admire them in the first place. In the end, the most unforgettable faces in Hollywood have always been remembered for the lives they touched, not simply the way they looked. If you enjoyed this journey through Hollywood's most remarkable transformations, be sure to subscribe to Hollywood Trainer for more compelling celebrity stories, rare before and after comparisons, and the fascinating history behind the stars who shaped generations of entertainment. We'd love to hear your thoughts, which story stayed with you the most, and which Hollywood legend should we feature next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.